as I started working, really paying attention to this, I realized that what do I bring to them? What is the message that I'm supposed to be giving to these people? That they're lost? They're not going to feel lost. I mean, in my evangelism teacher at Bible school said you got to get them lost before you can get them saved. And if you can't make these people feel, that's why David Livingstone, when he went to Africa as a missionary, said that the first step of mission is to destroy the local culture. Destroy it through capitalism, because as you create a desire for Western goods, they will realize how worthless they are, and they will listen to the missionary about their God. That is an effective strategy, by the way. That the church growth movement that was alluded to earlier is also a movement in missionaries, among missionaries. And it says that the groups most likely to respond to the message of the gospel are groups that have been traumatized. And so those are the places you should work, among traumatized groups, and then tell them about the gospel. This is not a big surprise that people who are down and out on their luck, somebody else comes along who's rich and powerful and tells them, here's how I got rich and powerful, they might believe that. But what I was trying to say didn't fit, and it became clearer and clearer to me that it didn't fit. And when it was just completely irrelevant, and it was even more than a feeling of irrelevancy. It was a feeling of profanity, that I was profaning something very beautiful by telling them that I had access to truth that they needed, when clearly I didn't. Over the years, I've taken a lot of people with me to the PIRAHA to do different kinds of research. So I took a team, and these claims about no numbers and no quantifiers and this sort of thing have been really exciting. So in 2007, I took a team of people from Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Brain and Cognitive Sciences. And they went down to do some experiments, and while we were there, one of them, who was actually my first PhD student and now a full professor at MIT, said, these seem like the happiest people I've ever seen in my life. And I said, yeah, well, how would you measure that? I think they are too, but when I tell people that, they say that's silly. So how would you measure whether they're the happiest people or not? Well, as true psychologists, they said, we measure the time they spend smiling and laughing, and we measure the time that other cultures spend smiling and laughing. And that's probably not a bad indication. They said, as one of them said, I haven't looked at these people at any one time and not seen the majority of them looking happy. And when the group went down from doing the documentary, we were just down there in September, we saw all these PIRAHA lying around on the beach, pretty much just lying around on the beach most of the day. And they said, I don't sense a lot of angst here. So